Hey y'all, it's Mike from SpeTool. Welcome to our channel. Did you catch that? When you are working on a router table, wood chips will flying everywhere. Man, I've been scratching my head trying to figure out how to deal with these flying wood shavings. Well, I've got a solution for you today. SpeTool Router Plate with dust collection port. It's gonna help us keep those pesky dust under control and let us have a dust-free woodworking environment. You may have never seen such a router plate. If you are curious, come and take a look with us. I'll use the Craig PRS1045 router table to show. On this table, you can see there are 4 router plate levelers in the corners, and each leveler has 2 bolts for leveling the plate. If your router table is lathe type, don't worry, this plate is versatile enough to fit, and I'll show you later. Look at this plate, guys. It's our router plate, which size is 11 3/4 by 9 1/4. And what do you see? Yes, that's right. A bunch of holes. The holes in the middle area are 40 holes. These boys are fitting all sorts of routers, such as port cable, Festool, Bosch, Milwaukee, and so on. Let's take a look at which router models are compatible and see if your routers can be adapted. Hole A is compatible with port cable, Triton, Milwaukee. Hole B is suitable for port cable, Rigid, Bosch, DeWalt, Hedge, Makita, and Milwaukee. Hole C is suitable for Craftsman, and Hole D is suitable for Festool. Now, before we mount this plate onto the table, we need to attach the plate to the router first. Today we are demoing with this Milwaukee 562520. And I've got to see, this plate got the holes that align with Milwaukee easily like they are best bodies. So the installation is quite convenient. Next up, we are going to install this Ranger into our routers. This Ranger is part of our SpeTool Ranger series. A flush chain bit with 7 carbide inserts. It's small, but mighty. If you want to get one, just click the link in the video description and make it yours. Now let's pop the plate in and make sure the wood SpeTool is facing you. Then we start leveling. Put the screws into the 4 holes first, but don't tighten them yet. We can use a ruler to measure which corners are not level with the table. And if a corner is a bit low or high, just tweak these 2 bolts on the levelers until it's perfectly level with the tabletop. Then, tighten those 4 fixing screws and you are golden. If you've got this type of router table, we've got to cover the 2. Our plate comes with 10 leveling holes, and we threw in 10 leveling screws for good measure. With these screws, you can get that plate and table all nice and level. You may need to use bits of different sizes, so we offer 3 different sizes of lock rings: 5/8, 1/5/8, 2/5/8. There are 3 magnets on the back of it, so it is very easy to install. Just bring it close to the desktop and it will automatically stick to it. It is also on the same level as the plate and no leveling is required. If you want to take it off, it is super easy and you can remove it with this little wrench we provide. Now we need to adjust height of the bit. By the way, the pin is included too. And for the grand finale, let's install this dust collection pot. Just insert, slide, tighten, and we are done. Of course, the angle of the opening can be adjusted according to your processing requirements. The maximum height of the dust collection pot is 80 mm, which is enough for you to process various sizes of workpieces. The two rubber curtains are also designed to prevent chips from escaping from the side during processing, so you can seal the chip in the dust pot. Check out the inside of the dust pot. It's got a special design inspired by fluid dynamics. That means it cuts down the air resistance, so the wood shaving can be soaked away smoothly without clogging up the works. Keep everything flowing and your workspace clean. Now let's transition from the talk to the work and test its effect. Great! The dust all goes straight into the pot from the direction and disappears into the pipe without stopping. It's really a reassuring sight. You can see that hardly any wood chips are making a jailbreak. Let's check out the table after trimming. The table is clean and there's nothing on it. And look down here under the dust pot. It's a clean sweep. No wood chips peeling up. Just a nice tidy workspace. It's a dust catching champ. What about a floor? Nothing on it either. Well guys, that wraps up our demo today. We showed you our SpeTool Router Plate with dust collection pot and how it keeps your workspace clean and your project dust-free. You can now recall what a mess your router table would be like without this dust collection pot. Well, you don't have to imagine now. I'll show you. Let's compare. Oh no, that's terrible. With SpeTool Router Plate, it's the dust-free thing in every woodworker's dream. I think I can't go back to the old days without any dust protection after using the SpeTool Router Plate. Our SpeTool Router Plate with dust collection pot provides you a clean woodworking environment. So if you are ready to say goodbye to the mess and hello to the dust-free, head over to the link in the description to grab yours. And if you like what you see, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Catch you next time.